everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to show you how I put on my everyday summer face. This is a quick, simple, easy, pared down summer routine. I think I use somewhere like 7 or 8 different products, which I know doesn't sound like it's pared down or simple, but trust me, for me, that is my fast version. So let's jump right into this. So I already have on moisturizer and sunscreen. Sunscreen is so important for the summer, which I'm sure you know. So I've already set my base. You know, it's not anything specific. You guys can use whatever works for you. I know I have this monster on my face here. It happens, it's life. Spots are a part of growing up and growing old and apparently staying with you forever and ever. So we're just gonna deal with it and move forward. Normally I don't have too crazy of breakouts, so this is kind of a good example of this could also work for you if you have these kinds of skin issues or things like that. So let's get straight into the look. I'm gonna try and do this in real time, this section here with no cuts, so you can see how long it actually takes me and if it's simple or not to your definition, but for me it is. All right, so starting off with base. I start with this. This is by L'Oreal. It is the Magic Skin Beautifier BB Cream, and this is in the color Fair. Even though it's summer, this does still work for me. The light version is a little bit too dark, even when I have a tan. But the cool thing about this is it's one of those skin adapters, so it comes out white, and then as you sort of blend it in, it mixes with your skin's pH and sort of conforms to whatever your skin tone is. So I really like this. It does kind of cover up my imperfections and balances out my skin. So I like this as an easy sort of summer foundation. I don't have to get too crazy with it. And it doesn't always last necessarily all day or like a super long time, but it's not necessarily supposed to either. It's not marketed to be like that. But I am gonna set it. You guys will see, I will set it to kind of help prolong the wear of it. So just blending it with my hands, making sure I blend into my hairline because it does sort of change color and tone, but I don't get too crazy with blending it in because I want to keep the coverage high. And anywhere I feel like I just want a little bit more, I'll go in with a touch more. And you see it hasn't really changed my spot any, so I'll just go over that again and pat it. I'm staring at the mirror behind you guys, so if I'm looking off to the side, that is why. All right, that part done. I'm just gonna check and make sure up close that I am all squared away, because I was definitely not. Okay, now for the places that I feel I need a little bit more coverage, I go in with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and this is the Dark Circle Eraser is what they call it. It's a treatment concealer, but I like it because it's got this little sponge tip to it, so I can go in, make some crazy eyes, and just kind of go in messily. I don't have to be crazy accurate. I can just kind of draw where I want. A little extra coverage, a little extra lightening. And then I like to go in with this Real Techniques brush. It's their setting brush. It's this tiny little one. And Tanya Burr used this in one of her videos. If you guys don't know her, she's from the UK. She's brilliant. She's amazing. She is wonderful. If you don't know who she is, go and look her up right now. I don't even mind if you leave this video. But she said that she used it to set her concealer, and I was like, huh. Or to blend it in. And I was like, I have that brush. I've never thought to use it in that way. And now I have, and she is absolutely correct. It is amazing. It just blends everything in so easily, and it's just so soft and gentle and nice. And I freaking love it. If you need to conceal anything on your eyes, you can kind of bring this up onto your eyelids as well, but I usually do not mind at all. All right, that is all blended now. I'm just gonna go in and set that all. This is just the Rimmel Stay Matte setting powder in translucent. Yes, I've hit pan. Yes, it's down to almost nothing. And I just have an e.l.f. complexion brush that I use with, just any sort of big fluffy brush. But I just go in and set all of that just to help it kind of, like I said, stay in place, not budge, and just kind of mattify it down a little bit because it is pretty dewy. But I do like, this does give sort of a like healthy skin finish. It's not too matte, it's not too dewy. I just really like the finish. All right, then I'm gonna add a little bit of color back into my face. This is the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. And even though I do have a spot, I normally add color anyway. So I am just gonna go in with a touch. And this has a little bit of that shimmer to it, so I'm just gonna go kind of around my spot to not necessarily highlight it, just to add a touch of color. All right, then what I do is I just go in with a dark brown liner. This is a Sephora brand one, it's waterproof. And I just go in to my tight line. Just add a little something something to my eyes. A little extra something something. And this is my holy grail brow product. It's so easy, so simple, so quick. This is the Benefit Gimme Brow. I've had this before. This is their new packaging, and I got this one in my Birchbox, and it just reminded me how much I stinkin' love it. I can just comb it through my brows, and I feel like the dimension is back in my brows, it's back in my face. It gives me enough coverage, but they don't look so drawn in. You know, they definitely look more natural, but it still fills in where I want it to be filled in. And I think I actually have this in the darkest shade. It doesn't say necessarily, it says 5, which I think used to be called Deep. So even though I do have lighter skin and lighter hair, the sort of more mid-tone ones are too yellow on me, but Deep kind of keeps that grayish tone to it. Okay, those are filled in to where I like them. Now I'm gonna go in with mascara, just an eyelash curler, and this is the Maybelline Lash Sensational in the waterproof formula. Has to be waterproof for me, especially in the summer. I have oily eyelids and stuff just tends to move and just get crazy on me. Right. And I curl one side and then I go back and curl the other side when I'm ready for it. I don't do both at once. I don't know why. Going with this. I've been playing around with some newer mascaras lately, and I've just come back to this one. Nothing's quite met my standard. I don't know, I just really like it. It's got the plastic bristle brush, so it kind of separates them nicely. Doesn't make them look too crazy or too precise. I don't know, I just really like this. And I go a touch on the lower lash line, almost like a line of eyeliner, but not the full bottom lash. Some days I'll do the full bottom lash, some days I won't. It's really mood dependent, and I got some on my face. Now for the other eye. And I hold this for like 3 to 5 seconds and then flip it and kind of clamp for a few seconds on and off. It's just, I don't know, it's how I like to curl my lashes. I don't even know where I picked that up or where I heard it. Probably read it in a magazine or something back in the day. So, going in again. And apparently I can't talk when I'm doing this. Need to focus. You're near your eye, you gotta focus, right? What if you, have Have you ever poked yourself in the eye with a mascara wand? It is not a good time. Not fun at all. I do not recommend it to anyone. So that's it. That's my summer face. If I feel like it, I'll throw on a gloss. This one is a NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Tiramisu. It's my favorite sort of go-to color. It's nudie, pink, kind of goes with everything. And again, it's a no fuss product. I don't need to be crazy with it. I don't even really super need a mirror to use it. But that's everything that I used to kind of get myself composed and put my face together pretty much every day so far this summer. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments below. Hit the like button. Hit me up on social media. Let me know in some way, shape, or form if you guys like these kinds of videos, and I'll try and make more of them for you. If you guys would like, you could subscribe to my channel. It lets you know when I post videos. You can kind of set that up in your email, or it just puts you on the little subscription bar on the side so you can find me more easily and see when I post. But that's all I have for you guys. If you guys try out this look or something similar, please let me know. I would love to see all of your creations. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.